Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back for some more EVE Online, and in today's video I'm back in Rennes. I'm actually here again for some more Minmatar exploration and selling some of the stuff that I have found recently, although I must say that I'll probably plan a trip to another trade hub for all of the faction pieces that I found, because I do think I can get more ISK out of that with a fast ship, just moving them out to another trade hub and trying to sell them there when they can't be found locally. So should be good, but the topic of this video is this ship right here. It is the Orca, and I've been basically living as a nomad from this Orca in the last couple of months. I really love this playstyle so far. It's actually been pretty damn amazing. I can move ships with this, which is of course the big idea behind having an Orca as a base of operations, but it's also like still probably one of the best mining platforms that you can get into high sec. So next to all of the stuff that I can do with the other ships, I can just go out there into a belt, mine up some ore, look for a refinery, compress that, and also sell that whenever I make another stop, like right now at a trade hub. And so I thought I'd talk a little bit about the stuff that I have on here, because I think I can basically improve on that quite a lot. First of all, we will start with the fitting. And my Orca at the moment is basically fit for that mining. So here in the rigs we've got large drone mining Augmentor rigs, 2 Tech 2s and a Tech 1, which takes the full calibration, basically get the best possible yield for your mining drones. Then in the high slots I have a Salvager II, then I've got 3 command bursts, 2 for shields, so just more tank, more HP, more resistances, and then 1 with the laser optimization charge. If there's someone else in the belt and they happen to request boosts from me, I'll happily take them into the fleet, give them boosts, and then they get a little bit of an advantage out of that. Doesn't work on drones, so it doesn't help for another Orca, but ventures or hulks, machinas, stuff like that do get a nice boost from this one. Then on the mid slots, EM Shield Amplifier, large shield extender. I actually think I got this fit from a viewer a long time ago. Then we have 3 active Hardeners, just for more HP. When they're on, we get a lot of HP in general and nice resistances. Damage control 2, and down here reinforced bulkhead, just for more raw HP. So this has the big advantage, of course, that I can just go out there, mine at the best possible yield. It does have a disadvantage. If I find my next destination, it's 20 jumps out. It's a pretty slow and long trip with this Orca. So actually this is a question for you guys, because I'm not entirely sure what could be the optimal way of refitting at least the low slots and the mid slots for this Orca in order to get lower travel time with it. So how would you change the fit here? What would you put in the low slots? Would it be afterburner or micro updrive for the speed boost while you're aligning, and then just a single cycle gets you into warp a lot more quickly? Are there other mid slots that would help? And then also for implants, are there implants that I should look at? Maybe for warp speed, align time, speed boosts, or things like that. I would love to know if I could basically get that fit ready and available within the Orca, and then also have a couple of implants that just could help me travel around faster with the Orca. I've been moving through Minmatar space and then into Augmentor space with this fit, and let me tell you, it is pretty damn slow. Although I'm like a massive brick with everything on, but it is pretty slow. So I do think that speed can actually be a good idea in this occasion. Next up, I'll also give you guys a glimpse as to what I'm actually traveling with. So in this Orca, I obviously have some extra munitions for my Gila. Then I've got mobile tractor units, because you can't keep them in the ships within the fleet hangar. They can't have a cargo container within a container. That doesn't work. So you have to move them within the Orca itself, and then deploy the ship, put the mobile tractor unit in that, and go out and use it. Some reserve drones here as well, and then of course some slots as well for the Ishtar and for the Gila, so that I can switch around when it comes to the needed resistances. A couple of large shield extender just in case, just some extra fittings. You can see they're not the really expensive ones, right? A couple million, but they are faction, so it's not like I'm traveling around with billions of ISK in fittings. I keep things pretty much on the down low, so that I don't risk too much ganking stuff. But, you know, just make sure that if I end up in Caldari space, I have everything to switch the resistances for my Gila to do the local pirate sites and things like that. And then, of course, the last thing that maybe I should show you guys drones just so that you see this as well. Should have done that with the fittings, but you can very easily get 5 medium drones, 5 small combat drones, salvage drones, and then 5 I actually have augmented mining drones, you know, pretty damn good yield, actually worth quite a little bit. Haven't lost them yet. And then I've got 1 ice drone just in case. Find an ice belt, could grab a little bit of ice if I want that as well. But here is the meat of the matter, of course. The Orca has a ship maintenance bay with 400,000 cubic meters in which you can put your fitted ships that are not too large, of course, so that you can travel around with them. That's the big advantage, what's really amazing about the Orca. And so this is what I actually have at the moment. I have an interceptor that's called press camera. If I happen to be close to something happening in low sec, null sec, or whatever, I could try to go and take a look with that. Next up, I've got the Ishtar. Haven't really used that one. The Testudo Gila is really doing a pretty good job, but this one could be useful if I want to do like really full exploration, including the data sites, including the relic sites. I could try to get that all in one fit running for the local sites, and then just, you know, do anything and everything that's available. I also have the Dramiel, pretty fast transport ships for that loot, right? Faction loot. Definitely better to try and sell them a little bit more remote than the local trade hubs. You're gonna get a better price for that. Then here I also have an Astero, just in case of me wanting to do some wormhole exploration. So we're starting out with that. Then, of course, the Testudo Gila, the one that I used to learn all of these combat sites for exploration. And then finally, actually a pretty cool and unique thing here. I have a battle cruiser. It is a Gnosis. I'll actually quickly move it to here. And then I'll go in there just to show you guys what I've done. This is basically, if I'm looking for something else, perhaps diving into wormhole, perhaps getting into trouble, I'm gonna take this Gnosis. So it's got fully passive shield tank, you know, the regular stuff for me, missiles, drones, very easy. But I could take this out into dangerous space. It's really not that expensive, but specifically what's its big advantage is that it's a lot smaller than almost any of the other battle cruisers. This one will actually fit within this for the drone bay, for the ship maintenance bay, excuse me. Let's see if I can find it back. Oh no, I should go like this, get into the Orca. Gonna be the easiest to find that. So despite the fact that I'm already hauling 2 cruisers and 3 frigates, I can still add a battle cruiser as well, as long as it's the Gnosis. So let's put that one in the ship maintenance bay and take a quick look at that. From the attributes, let's see, volume 101,000. Okay, and then I'll just look for other battle cruisers. Where are they? Let's say that you want to attack 1 battle cruiser. I, for instance, would love to also have that option for the Galente Myrmidon, you know, drone ship, spider tanking, things like that. But look at that, 270,000 cubic meters. Brudix, also 270, and then the Talos probably even a little bit bigger than that. No, also 270, but you can see it's twice as large as the Gnosis. So this is a very unique feature for that one. It's actually very small, and that means that you can easily take that one with you, despite the fact that yeah, normally I shouldn't be able to move a battle cruiser in this Orca. So that's basically what's on the Orca at the moment, a fit for mining. So I need an alternative here as well for a travel fit. Not really sure what I want to do just yet, so I'm definitely open to all of your suggestions. Some extra modules, you know, munitions, some spare drones, and then some resistance, so that you can basically do all the content that you can discover. And then, of course, that ship maintenance bay, so cool. Fitted ships, take him with you. You can do anything you want. I could definitely switch the Ishtar out for a different type of cruiser. Not sure if a Tech 3 cruiser would fit, but that could be cool as well, to then go into wormhole space, maybe low sec. So there's definitely room here to do stuff. One thing though, if you're like a mission guy or an incursion guy and you want to haul a battleship, that's gonna take a lot of room. I'm not sure how much you can combine that way, but for an explorer, this is absolutely an amazing base of operation. I love it, and I would say that yeah, for those high-sec Care Bears like myself, this is potentially a super nice goal to set yourself, right? Once you've found in EVE Online what you want to do, right, what you enjoy doing, whether it's mining, exploration, going out there and salvage, diving into wormholes, missions, it could really be anything that you want. Then it could be super nice to decide on, okay, maybe my next goal should be to get that mobile base, to earn myself an Orca, put everything in there and go out there and experience the adventure in EVE Online. With one caveat, of course, we have only done this after having 3 bases of operations ready to always fall back on that. So don't put everything you own into that one Orca, but definitely I think it could be a very cool goal for more solo-minded players and Care Bears to next to having some reserves, having this mobile base where from which they can basically move anywhere they want and still do all of their activities in a single trip. I think it's really, really cool, and it's an amazing ship. It's actually one of my favorite ships in EVE Online, just from its concept, basically. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. This is my current Orca. Would love to get your travel fits for an Orca. Without the rigs, guys, I'm not gonna blow up Tech 2 rigs to do that, but hopefully I can then do a little bit better. Let's see if I can make my way over here, for instance, and show you guys how long it takes. So this is how I would normally be traveling at the moment with this Orca. I'm aligning to, this time I'm taking the sun so I can take a screenshot for the thumbnail, but I would do this towards the gate, and then it's just super slow. With an afterburner or micro drive, I could probably you know, cut down on that speed acceleration time that is needed, but I need to fix that. I've done 20 jumps to Amateur space, 20 plus jumps to Amateur space in this ship, in this fit, and it was just quite painful. So hopefully you guys can help me out when it comes to that. But this is what's really cool here, a base of operation, and then within this ship maintenance bay, I've got everything I need to enjoy EVE Online, regardless of where my travels will take me. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys, as we slowly head into warp. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.